Hey, I'm Not So Ace Trainer, and what new Pokemon could we see in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet? Let's get into it! New region, new Pokemon. We all know how it is. After my videos about the returning Pokemon and the possible regional forms we will see in Gen 9, it only made sense for me to complete the trinity with some of the new ones we could see. Again, let me reiterate that I cannot draw and I cannot really commission from an artist at this point, so I'll do my best to illustrate my thoughts, so keep that in mind while you're watching, and now let us really get into it. I'm going to focus on Pokemon that are based in concepts we don't yet have, and the first Pokemon is going to be based on the white Stork, and its design will be borrowed from a cut Pokemon design from Gen 2's Pokédex, this nameless Pokemon. It has a bit of a Kangaskhan vibe to it, carrying the baby on its beak, just like the myth of the stork bringing human babies, and by looking at it, I would assume it is a flying and rock type Pokemon, and I would name it Stork. Now I think it is time for us to have a Dolphin Pokemon. I know that technically an Orca is part of the Dolphin family, which would make Kyogre a Dolphin, but does this look like a Dolphin to you? Yeah, I thought so too. We want a bottlenose inspired Pokemon. And since people literally fly to the Azores Islands in Portugal to swim with wild dolphins, they cannot miss this opportunity. I would have the Pokemon be water and psychic type, since dolphins are pretty smart, and call it Menfin from mental for the psychic powers and dolphin. The big obstacle of this would be, of course, Japan's bloody history with this animal, which might actually be the reason why we never had one, as a viewer of mine, Declan Murphy, mentioned. Next up, we have the common Janetta. How this isn't a Pokemon yet is beyond me, but yet, here we are. This cat-like animal is a very good hunter and it's present in both Spain and Portugal. It would fit right in as a Pokemon, and its nocturnal and sneaky but fast movements make me think of an electric and dark type. And I would call it Dusket, a play on dusk, Janetta and cat. So there is an animal called the Portuguese water dog, mostly known as Obama's dog. While the dog isn't really, made of water, I think that a water-type dog based around it would be a really cool play on words, and so D'Água was born. This is actually the name of the water-type Pokemon from the region I was planning based around Portugal. It would be a water-type Pokemon and its name comes from dog and the Portuguese de água, meaning from water. So, did anyone say new evolution? I didn't, but Professor Deku said it in my comments, and it's actually a pretty cool idea. Their concept is of a steel-type evolution called Mercurian, based on the fact that Almaden in Spain has deposits with the greatest concentration of mercury, a liquid metal, on Earth. It would honestly be awesome to see the return of evolutions, and hopefully the new evolution of the Pokemon franchise brings them back. The next one is based on the legend of the Índalo of Almeria. This legend is represented by a symbol of a stick figure with an arc over its head and tells the story of a ghost that could carry a rainbow on its hands and brought good luck and protection against evil for houses and business alike. I could easily see this being a new ghost fairy Pokemon, or maybe ghost and light if my type theory is confirmed. I really don't have a name for this one. Índalo, as in Índalo plus rainbow? I don't know, I don't really like it. Let me know if you have a better one in the comments down below. And now finally let's look at 3 that I could see as some of the secondary legendaries of the region. First we have the legend of St. Jordi and the Dragon. The story goes, in a summarized way, that a long time ago a town was held hostage by a dragon. People fed it cattle, and eventually when cattle wasn't enough, they fed it maidens. One day the daughter of the king was selected to be the unlucky one, but the king wasn't having it. He said that whoever killed the dragon would marry the princess. And so comes Jordi and says that if everyone gets baptized, he'll do it. Everyone gets baptized and he does it, with a sword. The dragon would of course be said legendary, and the fact that it was taken down by a sword makes me feel like a steel-type weakness would be amazing, making it a dragon and fairy-type Pokemon. But in Barcelona, it is said that the blood of the dragon fell and transformed into a rose bush, opening up the possibility of a new dragon grass-type Pokemon. I would call it Thornvern from Roast Thorn and Wyvern if it was a dragon grass, or Phaedra from Fae and Hydra if it was a dragon fairy type. Second one is the Bat of Valencia, and it happened during the Reconquista from the Moors. Legend says that King James I was sleeping and a bat awoke him, leading him to discover a planned surprise attack by the Moors. Because of this, the king was able to be ready to fight the enemy and eventually win the war. You'll see it in the Valencia crest and in statues in the city of Valencia. Inspired by these statues and victory in the war, I would create a rock and fighting type bat/gargoyle Pokemon and name it Argoyle from Gargoyle and Argon, the kingdom that King James was the king of. And finally, we have the Rooster of Barcelos. It is a legend from Barcelos in Portugal that actually connects both countries. Basically, a man from Galicia in Spain was passing by and was accused of a crime he didn't commit and sentenced to death. He was innocent and said, pointing to a roasted rooster on top of a banquet table, "It is as certain that I am innocent as that rooster will crow when they hang me." The magistrate didn't eat the rooster and saved it. When the man was about to be hung, the roasted rooster got up and crowed, saving the man. Just a quick summary, of course. You probably know it as the mascot from Nando's, right? Anyway, I could easily see this rooster being a Pokemon, and since it was roasted, a fire type. We could make it flying, but they don't fly that well. I wanted to name it Rooster, but that isn't very cool, so Flammalus from Flammable and Gallus, the Latin name for rooster. And there you go, some of the new entries we could see in Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet. There are hundreds of possibilities, like for example Ratoncito Perez like user Ryan M proposed in my comments, which would actually make a really cool Pikachu clone, so let me know your ideas in the comments down below. And now, like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content. Also ring the bell so you know when the next video is out. You can follow me on social media and Twitch, I stream there Wednesday to Sunday, not Saturday, or join our Discord, all the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.